Famous individuals who have attained a high level of public recognition find themselves held to a more rigorous standard of behavior, often facing consequences that include potential bans from entering other countries. This is particularly true for celebrities whose actions or statements may be perceived as contentious or politically sensitive on a global scale. As we delve into this countdown, we'll be exploring the stories of notable figures who, due to various incidents, have found themselves unable to leave the United States. So before wasting any time, let's get right into it. Number 10. Selena Gomez. In 2016, Selena Gomez found herself at the center of a controversy that led to the abrupt cancellation of her scheduled tour dates in China. The catalyst for this unforeseen turn of events was a seemingly innocuous photograph taken with the Dalai Lama, the reverend Tibetan spiritual leader who has been a symbol of resistance against Chinese rule. The Chinese government has long viewed the Dalai Lama as a divisive figure, and his association with Selena Gomez was met with swift repercussions. This incident not only resulted in the cancellation of her performances, but it also marked the beginning of a protracted ban from the country. Even with recent allegations against the Dalai Lama surfacing, the ban on Selena Gomez remains in effect, showcasing the enduring gravity of her association with this spiritual leader. This incident has consequently placed Selena Gomez among the select group of artists barred for life from setting foot on Chinese soil, underscoring the potent impact of even seemingly innocuous gestures on a global stage. Number 9. Miley Cyrus. In 2009, Miley Cyrus found herself embroiled in controversy stemming from an incident that underscored insensitivity towards the Chinese community. A photograph surfaced depicting Miley and a friend engaging in a gesture that was widely viewed as derogatory, causing considerable offense in China. This act was met with a decisive response from the Chinese government, which took measures to ban broadcasts of her television show, cease sales of her merchandise, and generally distance itself from the star. In the wake of this uproar, Miley Cyrus took responsibility for her actions, issuing a public apology in an attempt to ameliorate the situation. However, despite her attempts at reconciliation, the Chinese government remained resolute in their decision to uphold the ban, affirming the gravity of her actions. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the far-reaching consequences that can accompany even inadvertent gestures, particularly in a globalized world where actions hold weight beyond national borders. Number 8. Johnny Depp. In 2015, Johnny Depp found himself entangled in a peculiar controversy involving his beloved Yorkshire Terriers during a visit to Australia. The country's stringent animal quarantine laws came into play when it was discovered that Depp had brought his pets, Boo and Pistol, into the country without adhering to the necessary protocols. In response, Australian authorities issued Depp a stark ultimatum. He had a mere 3 days to remove the dogs from the country, or they would face euthanasia. This incident incited public outcry and widespread media attention. In the aftermath, Depp, recognizing the gravity of the situation, issued a public apology, expressing remorse for his actions and pledging not to disregard Australian laws and regulations in the future. However, it was later revealed that travel documents had been tampered with to facilitate the dog's entry, a revelation that only exacerbated the situation. As a consequence of this falsification, Australian officials imposed a ban on Johnny Depp, effectively barring him from entering the country. This incident served as a stark reminder of the need for celebrities to respect and adhere to the laws and regulations of the countries they visit, regardless of their status or influence. Number 7. Lil Wayne. For individuals with a history of criminal convictions, entering certain countries can pose a formidable challenge. Lil Wayne, a prominent figure in the music industry, encountered such difficulties due to his criminal record, which stemmed from serious offenses dating back to 2007. Having served 8 months in prison as a result, Lil Wayne's probation status rendered him a perceived threat, resulting in his denial of entry to both Canada and the UK in 2011 and 2012 respectively. These incidents culminated in the cancellation of 2 stops on his concert tour, underscoring the significance of prior planning and appropriate precautions for international travel. These instances serve as a poignant reminder that fame and wealth do not grant immunity from legal restrictions, and even the most renowned individuals must be mindful of their past actions. Lil Wayne's experiences serve as a cautionary tale, demonstrating that irrespective of one's celebrity status, the consequences of disregarding legal boundaries can reverberate globally. Number 6. Chris Brown. Chris Brown's rise to fame was soon marred by a series of legal troubles and highly publicized altercations, painting a troubled image of the artist. His notoriety reached its zenith in 2010 when he found himself banned from 3 countries: the United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada. The bans were the result of concerns over potential disturbances and upheaval that Brown's presence might incite. While the UK has recently lifted its ban on the artist, Canada and Australia have maintained their stance, showing the enduring impact of his past actions. Brown's case serves as a stark reminder that regardless of fame, notoriety, or financial resources, individuals must be cognizant of the consequences of their behavior on a global scale. The possibility of future reconsideration of his bans hinges on Brown's conduct moving forward, underscoring the critical importance of personal growth and accountability. Number 5. Alec Baldwin. In 2009, Alec Baldwin found himself embroiled in controversy after making offensive remarks regarding Filipina mail-order brides during an appearance on The David Letterman Show. The comments drew immediate backlash, prompting demands for an apology from members of the Philippine Senate. A week later, Baldwin did issue an apology via his Huffington Post blog, acknowledging the insensitivity of his remarks. Despite the Philippines ambassador to the United States deeming the apology as a positive step, the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines took a decisive stance. Alec Baldwin was subsequently blacklisted as an undesirable alien, effectively banning him from setting foot in the country. This designation, intended to safeguard the nation's interests, signified a significant consequence for the actor's ill-considered comments. More recently, Baldwin's ban has taken on new dimensions in light of events on the set of the film Rust, where a tragic accident occurred. The incident, coupled with alleged safety protocol violations, has prompted concerns about Baldwin being a flight risk. As a result, Baldwin's ability to leave the United States is currently restricted, with implications for his ongoing legal proceedings and potential implications for his ban in the Philippines. Number 4. Anna Delvey. Anna Delvey, the infamous fake heiress, achieved notoriety for her audacious schemes in Manhattan, where she convinced the city's elite to invest in an exclusive members-only art club. However, her deception eventually unraveled, leading to her conviction for grand larceny and a litany of other financial crimes. After serving the majority of her 2-year sentence in Rikers Island, Delvey's legal troubles extended to matters of immigration. In February 2021, she was detained for overstaying her visa, marking a further chapter in her legal woes. Given the extensive network of individuals she deceived and the financial damage she caused, it's not surprising that countries would be apprehensive about granting her entry. The decision to ban Anna Delvey reflects concerns that she may pose a continued threat to financial interests and individuals abroad. This incident underscores the global ramifications of her actions, as well as the enduring consequences of her fraudulent behavior, which have effectively restricted her ability to travel beyond the borders of the United States. Number 3. Pusha T. In 2022, Pusha T made headlines when he revealed that he had been banned from Canada following a concert. The ban was a direct consequence of his ongoing feud with fellow rapper Drake, which had reached a boiling point in 2018. This feud had broader implications for Pusha T's status in Canada, where his presence was viewed as potentially disruptive. Pusha T's perspective on boundaries and feuds is clear. There are no limits, no lines that cannot be crossed. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the enduring impact of public disputes and the consequences that can arise when personal conflicts spill over into the public domain. Pusha T's ban from Canada underscores the international reach of celebrities' feuds and the potential impact on artists' abilities to perform and connect with their fan base. It's a cautionary tale for artists navigating the complex landscape of fame and public perception, demonstrating the far-reaching consequences of their actions. Number 2. MIA. In 2018, MIA, the acclaimed musician, faced a passport stamp issue that prevented her from entering Canada. This unforeseen obstacle arose as officials in the United Kingdom discovered a stamp on her passport that raised concerns about her eligibility for entry. The incident came at a critical time when MIA was scheduled to attend the Canadian premiere of her documentary at the Hot Docs Festival in Toronto. Frustrated and perplexed, MIA took to her social media platforms to voice her grievances, questioning the powerful figures behind the decision. MIA's reflections on social media underscored the broader implications of her ban. As a prominent artist and activist, her ability to promote her documentary and engage with her audience was compromised. The incident highlights the intricate relationship between artists, their work, and the bureaucratic process that govern international travel. It also serves as a stark reminder of the potential hurdles artists may face even when embarking on creative endeavors that aim to bridge culture and perspectives. Number 1. Snoop Dogg. In 2012, the renowned US rapper Snoop Dogg found himself banned from Norway after being apprehended with a small quantity of cannabis at the airport. The incident occurred as he was en route to a music festival, and customs officials discovered the substance in his possession. This discovery led to a ban that restricted Snoop Dogg from entering Norway for a period of 2 years. Despite the setback, Snoop Dogg accepted the consequences, choosing not to appeal the ban. This pragmatic approach demonstrated his willingness to respect and abide by the laws of the countries he visited. The incident serves as a stark reminder that even celebrities, with their global influence and fame, are bound by the legal frameworks of the countries they enter. Snoop Dogg's willingness to accept the ban exemplifies a level of accountability that transcends his status as a renowned artist. His return to Norway after the 2-year period showcases the potential for rehabilitation and compliance, underscoring the importance of respecting local laws and regulations, no matter one's level of notoriety.